Okay. Hello, and let's see where we are.
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Oh, that's
Stop!
where
We're trying to help you! That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
Stop! Grab some cover! Arrows down! Got one, Captain!
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We'd tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready. Let's
Sounds
do
like
it.
we need to hustle.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Okay, let's get rid of the stupid gun and... No, unfortunately, this is the only way to travel.
My God, no time to waste, Captain. Boots in the dirt.
An evacuation order
Be
has
quiet,
been issued for the
Adrian.
Spaceport District. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up! Don't you...
You've lost. Captain, it's going to be okay. Everyone's serious right now. It's not real. You have to put down that
Get you away from the people.
It's here! It's here! Hide! Do it now!
They're going to turn on you. Kill them. Kill them first.
Okay.
Them are experts.
Dwarf Sergeant Yumi.
We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before, huh? Well, I've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Okay, let's see, I have you and you. What is she? Oh, no, she doesn't want anything. Now there's 3 of you. So let's get the firefighters in there.
Heard you might be looking for some back?
You two have any experience with
Only the brief they just gave on the way.
surviving a full-on...
We're not UC. Roger
Wayne,
that.
watch your backs.
We're on you. Eyes open.
Let's go put them down. 67. 72. Let's go deal with the furthest. Let's go deal with this one first.
You left us. Why did you leave us?
Okay, that I believe. Get away from me.
Here they come along the path to end their living days at waste.
Where am I?
It's got me! It's got me! Where are you?
Closer now. They're going to betray you. Every last one.
That's how you kill thermite. That's how you kill Termorph. She's probably upset that I dragged her into this poor thing. Let's see, how many followers have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 followers. Let's go put this thing down. It makes no sense to do it any other way. Where is it?
Pull that off.
Impossible look easy, Captain.
I don't know. I think that ends my life.
Watch out!
I don't have any extra. What do you call it? Stuff? Because I'm not doing the constellation thing. I have no
Closer. Closer now.
Y'all just fight shooting at it while
Get
That's a
down!
Terramorph, eh?
Nice work, Captain.
Okay, let's go deal with. I only had like 9 bullets left. That was expensive. That was really expensive. $55. That was really expensive. 9 bullets left. Well, sorry you had to go, fella. Oh. Couldn't have gotten here any faster. Poor Yumi.
Guess they weren't
I guess
kidding
they
about
weren't
you
kidding.
two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
Y'all held the line. You're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Okie dokie. Let's. Did we pick that one's bones clean already? Yep, we sure did. Dum da dum. I can't do that. That'll get me a copyright thing. Can't play anybody's tune.
The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the
Yeah, we
all
can't
clear
fly that.
signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
She can only go one way. Well, at least they clean up fast, eh? All right, here's the question. Do you want to watch me go take on Freestar Embassy and Varun
Whole
Embassy?
building's on lockdown.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let
We
your
didn't
people
get where
all
we are
know
by
how
sitting
much
on our
we owe them
laurels.
today.
Our laurels, in fact,
Yes, ma'am.
became uninhabitable a
Ah,
long
there
time
you
ago.
are.
Helps to
I
remember that.
believe we have some things we should discuss. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I've given every answer, right? I take my gratitude in credits, real estate, or luxury goods. She just moves on. She ignores me. Hadrian gets mad. My followers get mad, right? Better late than never, I suppose. Hadrian still gets mad, but my followers, depending on who they are, they either like it or dislike it. And if I just do this, everybody's
course.
happy, so...
I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now,
Okay.
today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand,
boy.
we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain,
pretty.
to be that representative.
Okay, I've also tried giving her all of these. Me, why not send a diplomat, someone trained for this sort of thing? She gives me an excuse. Tell me what I'm getting first, and I'll consider it. Her response was flattery with material things. I can't be a representative. I'm just a Vanguard nobody. And so we'll do that one. I'm just a Vanguard
We see your
nobody.
atypical background as a strength, not a hindrance. The people you'll be dealing with, they're rather atypical themselves. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So,
Oh, that's
will you help us?
you can count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support.
Proper support.
Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
You're dismissed. How rude are
We're
they?
counting
that's,
on you,
That's
Captain.
why
Don't let my people's sacrifice be in
I'm gonna
vain.
go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
The things we do here, the tech we develop, benefits all of humanity.
I've never hung around to hear their speeches.
You've done the
It's
UC an
interesting
incredible
what they have to
service,
say.
Captain. Unfortunately, I believe this is only the beginning.
Yes, unfortunately, I believe that too. But my starborn senses are tingling, and I know
Captain.
from that they're tingling that.
Yes, sir.
Here you
I'll
go.
make sure they get what they require.
She got big boobs. Her.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar
obnoxious.
Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second in command. I heard you were
Yeah, just making sure my mic is still working.
instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Okay. I've also given everyone. Let's pretend that I don't, and then she gives me a long-winded explanation. There are the repositories for all the banned data from the Colony War. That one, she gives, but this one is the best one, where the UC keeps all the secrets on how to kill the Freestar citizens.
Last I checked, it takes 2 parties to fight a war. But, since you're such an expert, I'm sure you also know it's supposed to be managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the
Yes.
archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC's already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them
Here she's gonna
both
tell me
and you'll
stuff that
have your
pisses me
data.
off.
But that's a lot easier said than done.
Like I could shoot her right about now, right? Let's see. What can you tell me about the codes? Can we forge them? I haven't tried that one. Let's see.
No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times. They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
Okay. And I haven't given her that one either. It sure doesn't sound easy, but things without a question mark means that's the final answer. That's what the punto final means when there's a stop there. Punto stop, full stop. Punto final. No problem. I'm just going to need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentanol. Let's
Very
try
funny.
that.
This is going to be hard enough already. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't or can't work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to
Like
you
my
to get
funny,
them
eh?
both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to
This is where
speed on
she
who you're
pisses me
dealing
off.
with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Well, let's do them in a different order. I want to start with Ambassador
Ambassador
Balmore of House Varun.
Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Sounds
It
pretty
does.
promising.
But there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Okay, move on. I'll track him down.
I have no doubt.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning,
you.
we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Okay, now tell me about Miss Radcliffe. And stop when I tell you to.
Good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use
Well,
your
that's fine, 'cause it's all
experiences as a
I do.
member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
This is where you need you to shut up. I think you're underestimating how delightful I
Well,
am.
if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve. UC Intelligence
up.
has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which
There
we
are
suspect
5
you
people
can
with
use
me.
to your advantage.
Oh, no, they're not. There's only 3 now.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way
3,
to land
2.
yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So,
And
if
she's
you
shooting off her
are
mouth.
going to try and access the device, you're going to need
I've
to
had
find
3
a way
people
in
with
there
me when she
without
shoots her mouth
being
off.
seen.
Not a
Now,
good
we
idea.
recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
That's all the info I need at the moment on Ambassador
right.
Radcliffe.
Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is
Should be the
still fresh
easiest.
in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Okay, she'll be the easiest. See, now I have 2 Freestar Collective followers, right? One, where's the other one? The other one's behind me, right? And I believe, because I'm not playing with the Constellation people, I could also, I believe, have Samco with me. But I can't remember. I think I've done it with him and Ezekiel. Why did I have Ezekiel following me? And why did I have him following me? He was tied to something I was doing, because that's why Emma's following me. She's tied to something I'm doing, and she'll follow me until I do what she wants me to do. So, let's go to the lobby. But I think I've had up to 3. It could be just 2 and me that makes 3. That's probably what I was thinking. But
How the hell?
I like Ezekiel's comments. They're quite refreshing. Sam can be obnoxious. And Sarah is definitely obnoxious. She's always obnoxious. She's never anything but obnoxious. And I've only went one round with
You are a visitor?
what's her face?
You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Oh, I know. Come on, get in here, you two. Come on. 2. Activate. I don't know why it bothers to run. I have to wait for them anyway. If I want them with me, I have to wait for them.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room. That means you. Terramorphs.
Oh, really?
As in more than one? All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to
Are you all here?
disappoint.
Yep.
I just
Sorry.
wish I hadn't received
Everyone's
the
a
news from an
little on edge after
SSNN
the
broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am.
I want them where I can see them.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
You're just a real
I'm sorry.
piece of work.
Do you have an appointment?
I would love to shoot her. Freestar Collective, I'm here today on behalf of the United Colonies. But I'm a member of the collective, just like you.
Ah, so you're the one they called about. Failed to mention you were collective-born. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
No, I'm not going to tell you that. You're obnoxious. Nope, they sent me big. Pretty. That's not. I haven't tried that one. That one just. You need to help us. Otherwise, any more deaths are on your hands.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no.
The answer is no.
That
No matter what I
information is
do,
there
she-
because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
Starborn, right? This wins no matter what, right? For some reason, when I have a Starborn option, whatever I tell them to do, they do, right? When I don't have the Starborn option, I have to persuade her, but
We'll
this will be
oversee the research. Guess that takes the whole trust us component out of play, doesn't it? That does seem like a workable idea. Fine. You'll get what you want. Follow me.
I'd really like to do is shoot her, and maybe punch the hell out of her. She's obnoxious. I like my military duds, by the way. Is that her guard going with us? Yep. She never goes anywhere without a guard. I never noticed that before.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Let's go. House Faroon.
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
Why did we come this way? Because we, yeah. Let's go to House Faroon. Okay, when you have Ezekiel as your follower, you have to be really careful with him. He's got some sensitivity issues, right? Get out of the way. Yep, there you go. He's got some sensitivity issues. He will abandon you in the middle of a mission, right? So don't take him anywhere where you won't be able to look after yourself, because he'll abandon you. And once he's with you, don't use any
Down with the FC.
anything that causes him pain.
Exactly. It's like when. Is there anything I can help with? Hello.
Yeah, you need to.
Is there something I can help you with? Or, maybe I have.
You're not the Aquilus I knew, if you understand my meaning.
Yes, I think I do. There are certain revelations that are best kept until people are ready, don't you think?
No.
Perhaps it would be best if we assumed that we're just two ordinary people meeting for the first time.
No. You shouldn't deny the
Believe
truth.
me,
You're
I've
Starborn
seen
too.
many ways this can play out. Go, Starborn. I hope you continue to enjoy your place in this little
I'll be coming back to kill
multiverse
you.
of ours.
I'll be coming back to kill you.
Apparently, that's the law.
I'll be coming back to kill you. Not for a while, but that's the end result. You're gonna die. You're gonna die because you pissed me off. You're gonna die because you're the hunter. You're gonna die because you're obnoxious. Let's go here, and I have 3 of them, right? Is it 3? No, it's just 2. 1, 2. Sorry. Oh, I know where it's the third one, but I think they fixed that. I know where the third one comes from. I know where the third one comes from. Oh well. Yes, when you're doing the Heart and the Freestar Collective at the same time. House Faroon Embassy. They're running outside, but they'll be in the elevator when we get to the bottom. See? And okay, you can pilfer all kinds of stuff. While you're here. Right. And this is very costly, like literally I only have like 5 bullets left. And I don't have any more guns with ammunition. 44. So we have to be, hopefully these 2 will behave themselves. And you can, I break these computers and turn this stuff off, but it doesn't help. So, where are we going? Going through that door. And he's got stuff there to make it look like he's, yeah, because I can't pilfer any of that stuff. We're going to run out of bullets here too. Well, if anything, we always have the cutter.
Hey, Captain.
I can't tell where we're going without hitting that thingy right there, so that gives me the arrows. That gives me the arrows.
Watch it!
Oh, be quiet. Oh, she wasn't talking to me. She was talking about the robots. Now let's see what's in this room. There. This. Varun Sculpture, Scripture 06. And every bullet has to count. That was what she was going on when she said watch it. About when she said watch it. Did I get my yeah, there's nothing in here. Oh, there's a bed. Sleep for an hour. There's another bed. That's not what we were interested in. We were interested in this. Varun Scripture 06, for those of you who have not gotten it before. And did we empty all this out? There's a computer there as well, but it's locked. Okay. Is there a... There you go, easy. Is there anything else here that we might have missed? Nope. They're picking up all this stuff that is interesting. There's a cred stick. And junk flush, whatever that means. But we need to go in here. Oh, thank you, Easy. I'm surprised. Now we gotta go upstairs. I guess the robots fought themselves. See if I can pick up some much needed ammunition. That's just a fax machine. It rings 3 times, so I can log the numbers, because most of the people calling don't bother. There's no fax, so it's telemarketing.
Enemies back!
Can't see them. Okay, that's why I can't see them. Our last bullets. We do have a gun that we could use. We have that gun we picked up. Maybe you best to protect Easy, because as I said, he will quit right in the middle of a fight. Oh, and my health automatically regenerates. And this must be the ambassador's office. I don't think I've been in here before. Man, they live like pigs. Must be the Canadian in me. Canuck with the Canadian flaggy thingy, right? Poutine. There's nothing more. It's empty. I guess that's all it can stock. What does he have of interest? Nothing. He broke the computer. He's got some, like anything that doesn't have a that wouldn't be marked for stolen, just pick up. Right? There's a chest at the end of all this with some really good, nice goodies in it. So now we got to go back the way we came. We have another fight and I have no weapons. Yep. I have no more shots. See how powerful those things are? 92.
Got a situation. We're hoping for a quiet day.
Yep. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, shit. I could try that here. Hold on a second. I don't have something I can use to. Yep. I'm gonna drop dead. That hasn't happened in a while. Tell me I'm not gonna have to do this all over again. Okay. No, I'm not going to have to do it all over again, but I have to be very prepared to. That's what happens when you hit the wrong buttons. And look, she can do it, why can't I?
It's over for you.
The sooner we get to Montero Luna, the better.
Oh, too bad. We're not going to Montero Luna until I'm done what I'm doing. So, shut up. Oh, why am I crunched?
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
I like this man. He looks like Captain Spock. Or whatever, Spock. That's who reminds me of Spock from Star Trek. You haven't made that connection?
Not
Hey,
the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge, and then Silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Spaceport's in rough shape, but not much else was damaged. Did you say the thing pouring out clouds upstairs is called a venom tree? Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
I haven't used the other two below. Is that what happened? A power surge?
I take it you didn't have such an experience where you were, then, hmm? Yes, the entire embassy was thrown into lockdown, trapping me in my quarters, disabling the Venom Tree's filters, and arming the defenses. A disconcerting experience, to say the least. Was the rest of the city spared?
The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh?
Yeah,
I shall
there's no
need to
point
have
in
these
offending the man.
repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment.
No, it wasn't.
You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terrormorphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terrormorphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Yes, you do, but my hands are tied up at the moment, so you have to wait. Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks. Yes, that's
The
one I
preservation
prefer.
of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You have my word. I will make sure it is used for good. I will not. I haven't done any of those questions. Maybe on another playthrough I will.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Give room so he can get up and get to where he's going. While he's doing that, I'm going to see if there's anything here I can pilfer. Notice that those things have those things have all theft things on them. I don't want to steal anything.
And there. Let it be used for good.
Thank you. A cot that I can sleep on. This is where he was residing. That's just terrible. I don't wish to have to come back here, so let's make sure there's nothing here we want or need. Superior Trackers Alliance pack. We'll take that too, we can sell it. Where's this storeroom that the key grants us access to? What is he doing? What is with all this radio shit? Maroon ambassador's suit. Doesn't appeal. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh. Advanced Varun spacesuit. I think I'm going to take that. It's not stolen, right? Nope. Wow. That's a lot of stuff that they've got on the go. Heavy particle fuse. Nova Blast Disruptor. We never have to really come back here, right? Made pack, make up for the packs that I had to use. And Master. Well. I'd rather get through the first 4. But I think I can... I need something with 3. Or a 2 and a 1. I don't think, let's see, that's 2. Something that has, okay, yeah, there it is. Most of these are easy to figure out. But when you do the master, you really need the help, because if you use the wrong one first, it goes berserk. 2, and we have 2 1s if we have to. Okay, that's good. Because either way we have 2 1s. Credits and a digipick. Oh, the poor ambassador, he doesn't have any need for all that stuff anyway. High tensiles, yeah, I know where to go get that stuff from, but that's not today's job. What on earth is he doing with all this stuff? He can't be up to any kind of good. I bet you didn't know there was a storeroom key there, because I know I didn't. And as I said, if it doesn't have a thieving thing on it, it's fair game. Barrel and gastronomic delight. And they're just standing there. Armored hell. Okay, there's nothing else here. So that's what what the storeroom key gets you. Quite a bit. Now if we're smart, what we do is we just sort of Well, we could do this, and that would get us to our spaceship, but I want to get out of here, so let's find a way out. Okay, we gotta go down. Why do we have to go down? Of course. Just follow the carnage. Just follow the carnage. I think I emptied that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Why are these two following me everywhere? Anything better to do? Hurry up and get in here. I'm curious, why are they still brandishing their guns? This is the best way to go.
Not much phases me, but that power is something else.
Well, thank you, Easy. I know that's what you prefer to be called, but I'll call you Ezekiel. That's what I prefer to call you. My friends call me Easy, that's what he says, right? So I guess I'm not his friend. Well, no, because he's left me in the middle of a battle, right? Because I used a solar flare thingy and it hurt him, and he took offense to being hurt. Another time I had a Varun gun that had an illegal thingy attached to it. So every time I fired it, right, and it hit the target, it would infect
Captain,
all the people around.
You're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Code pieces from House Varun and Freestar collected and ready to be deployed.
That's incredible. I wasn't sure Radcliffe would ever get on board. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you managed to pull all this off, but that'll have to wait for another time. Regardless,
We never have this debrief.
Superlative work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Why does she expect me to be a real pain in the butt? Okay, come on, buddies. We're going to the archives. Oh, why are we doing this? That is I should explain. One, we need her stuff so that we can kill that guy, that bad guy. We need this stuff so I can get my gear, my gear that I'll use for the rest of the game, right? Until I go back to the Unity again. And I hate Terramorphs. So that's why we do this. We do this so I get the weapons that I can't get anywhere else. It doesn't matter whether I'm just starting out as a novice or as the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I believe I'm on the 16th iteration of the Starborn. 16th incarnation. I don't know, as I said, I don't know why I bothered to run, because
The Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So, the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice.
both of you get in. Now what would be neat is if I could give them each a code and then we just all deploy at the same time, but nope. That's not how it works.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Yes, you all get an eyeful, don't you? But you don't. You know, if these people were thinking, right? The artificial intelligence, right? It's so far advanced that these people could learn as we go along, and they could have better dialogue, right? Because there's now the possibility of muting, of making these guys sound like the actors, right? I mean, it's just phenomenal what you could do with this game. But no, they're all too lazy. And this game, like, literally, like, it comes with Game Pass, right? But the Game Pass really sucked. So I didn't like it. And when I don't like things, I do something about it. So I bought the deluxe thingy for whatever, I think it was $60. 60 or 70 bucks, I don't remember exactly. But the point to that is that well, I'm going to run out of oxygen. The reason I'm running out of oxygen so fast is because
something.
I have too much stuff in my pack.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
No, I'd rather join the Navy. If you notice, I'm wearing a Navy outfit. Not the Vanguard outfit, and not the... And in a minute, well, not a little bit more than a minute, Ezekiel will be dressed in...
Hello.
UC Navy
There you are.
fatigue.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if
You're
you'd be willing
bossy.
to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Sure. Hey,
Time for us
Adrian.
to start getting some real answers and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever
Excellent.
you're ready.
Here, glad to be rid of this damn thing.
Acknowledged and accepted, I guess. Thanks, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival? Though it sounded like the
Indeed. The most...
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Okay, this is where it gets kind of twisted, and let's see how long we've been doing this. 71 minutes. Let's do a part 1 and a part 2. Yeah, let's do that.